Alright, we are loading into Richmond for fixed tour mods. I don't normally run series that are fixed with cautions on the paved side. On dirt side is fine because caution laps don't count, but on paved side they count and they make the races shorter. So you kind of get screwed out of decent racing. I signed up for this 4 minutes beforehand, and I am very glad that I went out and did some laps because this is one of the worst feeling setups I have ever driven. It literally wants to spin out on the front stretch. It is just stupid loose. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with it, but I need to get some more laps on it, and I can see this being a massive issue. It starts wanting to turn and kill you right about here. And if you touch the yellow line, you're dead. It's just a very, very awkward feeling, unstable setup. So, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that, and I'd like you to see the 11 there spin out on a straightaway. Even if you're full throttle, if you lift anything, it's just wanting to rotate there. Like, I'm not even turning the wheel. I am a little, but then it just starts rotating and you gotta start counter steering. Yeah, very weird. But try to make it work, try to get a top 3, and hopefully have a decent race, but I feel like it's probably just gonna be under caution. I figured this was gonna be a nice tight setup and we could probably get some green runs because it's Richmond. Apparently, I don't know, maybe they just haven't updated the setup since they updated the track. I have no idea what's going on with this.
Package is over, head on in.
But I feel like it's going to be a mess. Let's take a look at the iRatings of what we got around us. 2,500 and 2,200. Then we're under 2,000. Scott a viewer? I think Scott might be a viewer. Or there's 1,000 Scott Rosses out there. Yeah, so then mid-pack is starting iRating, and then the back of the pack is, well, pretty bad. Let's try, I never mess with this crap, but I think I'm going to try to counteract the issues. I don't even, yeah, I think we just stay at 70. That way we can drag the brake and maybe feel a little better. Let's go out and feel if this, I don't work the offsets, so I don't know which way I need to go with that. Let's see if it did what it needed to do. I think so. We'll find out in a second.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Okay, maybe it's even worse. Okay. I can't even drive it off the corner. Let's just go back to default. And unfortunately, I have destroyed getting a decent lap in, since my first one is going to be a nothing.
One more lap.
Couldn't off-road in too hard there. We're just looking for a top 3. That will be a safe start. And I guess we were the last one to put a lap in. We get second. So, big difference on the rest of the field, but we're at least in a safe spot. And yeah, now we do 45 laps and hope we survive. Are there 2 people not in here? No, they must have wrecked. Or were we just already at that limit on time?
Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now.
So, if you didn't see, tonight, Monday night, we've got a hosted 358 modified on dirt race at Volusia. 62 people can sign up for it. Heat races, last chance qualifiers, and a 100-lap main. And then on Tuesday night, we've got a 200-lap race at Rockingham. 60 people can sign up for it. The top 30 will make the main. And then a single heat with the other 30 will determine the final 6 spots. And then we'll go racing 200 laps. Fixed setup on both. You can find that fixed set in the forums under posted, or if you can't find it there, there's a direct link on the video about those 2 races that I put out on Sunday. Alright, well, I think we're going to be doing a lot of pacing. I think the back of the field is going to have some issues, but we're just gonna, I don't know what this is gonna do long run. I feel like it's gonna get possibly really loose because it's wanting to heat up that right rear at every moment on track. So normally you don't have to deal with tire heat too much in this car, but with these speeds, it could become an issue. But it's only a 45 lap race, and it's probably going to be under caution most of the time, so
1 lap to green.
Who knows? We've got the 12 car, who's an 800 IR, starting on the inside second row. Feel like there's a high likelihood of us just getting wiped out into turn 1. Especially since his safety rating is a 2.5C. But we'll see.
Green, stay focused.
Someone that quick and that terrible on ratings, very concerning.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green. The pit road is now open.
Alright, we're just going to ease it in. And the 12 spins out. Alright. Don't have to worry about him now. We just settle in. Nothing stupid.
The next car's the leader.
Now, the 12 spun out because I had a little bobble on the yellow line. But I think he was going to do that anyways. So. And we've got a yellow.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
That will be the number 9.
Next up, 3 car.
Gonna cause the yellow on that, it looks like. Or be the yellow. Not sure if he caused it.
Pit road's open.
Now, I think we're double file restarts, aren't we? So. we're going to have a little stronger driver to our inside. Looks like the 9 has went into the pits. I feel like, I mean, I should be able to beat the leader, but I feel like we were a little quicker there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Could just be 2-lap runs the entire time. No tire changes. Not that those are ever needed since it's more heat instead of wear. And unfortunately, we're doing way too many pace laps here.
Pit road is closed.
But it looks like the 9 is out of the race. So they are now 2 laps down in the pits. Probably won't see them come out. If we do get a 15-20 lap run, we might find ourselves in traffic. And at these ratings, that's going to get really interesting.
One to go, next time by 52.378. Line up on the outside.
Alright, so do this again. Try to get a little better start. But also not be too close to the 3 since he's bouncing it off the apron so far.
The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green. Pit road's open.
Very late green light there.
1.905.
Got the 2 car taking a look on the inside.
Still there, inside. Clear inside.
And it looks like it's going to be a 4-car race right now. Unless I self-spin there. Car got a much better start. We'll see if he starts coming back to us, though.
21.676.
I just needed to slow down earlier. That should help us with the push that I'm getting and with the loose on corner entry. And another yellow. It's just going to be restart after restart, isn't it?
Single file. Pit road is closed right now.
We have to go around. Okay, well, 9 cars still on pit road, 12 cars still alive, and looks like it might have been the 10 or the 6 car that had issues there.
Pit road's open.
So we'll do some more pacing and think about the starts. The guy's slowing down in the center of the corner, which is a bit annoying. But he looks like he's really bad right around where he's got to shift. So, I don't know. Something odd's going on with his car there. I think he's just hitting the limiter. And we were able to stay ahead of the two off the corner, but I think he kind of backed off. But we're going to be wasting a lot of time. This is why I don't run these fixed races. The races are already too short, and then they're just caution filled. If they made these like 40 laps and cautions didn't count, that'd be awesome. We have the tools. We should use them. If they want it to be a shorter lap race, that way it doesn't get just completely killed
Pit road is closed.
by cautions. And then I would start running more of these, but I mean right now we haven't really even got to do much racing and we're a quarter of the way through, so looks like we're probably going to get third. Just depends on if we get a long run or not and where I am on long run speed.
51.904. Line up on the outside. Get ready, going green.
Yep, and he does the whole slow down again.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
I got a much better start there.
Pit road is now open. 52.449. Car inside. Still there.
Pinch him down a little.
Keep high. Keep high. 22.428. Keep high.
Way up top. Scare him? Didn't work. I mean, he overdrove it, but he didn't move up at all, so better start there.
21.71.
No, we missed the corner big time there. But he gets a better exit, and I get a massive push. Alright, so the wobble on the straightaway is gone, and we're just going to work on getting a better exit out of 2. They are stacked up behind us. The 12 car is pressuring the 2 car.
21.63.
I still think the 12 is going to be a wreck, but maybe not. I might be a wreck. Jesus. Alright, stop overdriving. Let the race come to me. Oh, two-car got a little loose on corner entry. Three almost hit the wall. And we got the 6-car, I think, spinning.
Yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
And we do it all again. So yeah, the 3 had his little hit the limiter and slow down issue again, which allowed me to state it was outside. All we need is for us to be in the lead in the middle of 1 and 2 at one point and get a quick caution. And then everything opens up for us to get the win. Still worried about the 12 being around. You don't get to 800 iRating by other people crashing you.
In the race.
Especially when you're that quick. So there's a disconnect somewhere with his speed and his ratings.
9, got the lucky dog, let them past on the outside.
Oh, the 9 car's back out on track.
Letter 9, car by.
And let's see. 9 cars 12 laps down, so everyone else on the lead lap. 6 cars all the way back in 11th, I think, after his spin. Looked like he just got the yellow line, most likely.
Pit road is closed.
Alright, so closing in on 15 to go. I'm guessing we're just gonna get more cautions now as we get closer to the end. I hope not, but at least the car's gotten a little easier to drive through that weird moment it has.
One to go, next time by 52.18. Line up on the outside.
I'm very surprised the 3 hasn't really changed up his start all that much. But he's going to brake into the corner again because he's really close to the pace car. Or he's going to go early and catch us all off, but can't go too early since the pace car is right in front of him at the moment.
About to go green, stay focused.
There he goes with his braking bullshit.
Pace car is off. Green flag, pit road's open.
Bad start by me, and I turned down.
52.02. Inside. Keep high.
That contact was on me. Bad push out of the corner.
Keep high.
Now we're going to have the 2 car looking to get past us.
Clear inside.
He's not able to get there.
22.628.
Alright, let's see what we got. 3 cars going to get loose by hitting the line. Try to scare him again, didn't work. We got the run.
Car outside. 21.5.
Just can't push up here.
Still there, hold your line. Stay low.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Stay low. Clear up top. 21.7.
Okay.
4. You're in first.
Now we can relax a bit. Not sure how he screwed that exit up so bad in 3, but or 3 and 4, but he just had no speed off the corner. Maybe it was just overdriving corner entry.
The yellow flag is out.
And now we control the pace speed.
The road is closed. Catch up 9 car. Catch up 10 car. Catch up 6 car.
So it looks like there was a big wreck there on the front stretch or off the corner.
Catch the pace car.
Alright, well, we're in control of the situation now.
Pit road's open.
I'm very surprised that the 12 is not wrecked yet. Although he almost did there.
Car 9. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
9 car's not going to get back to the lead lap, but he's getting a couple back.
Let up 9. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came
Might
out.
have a couple people he can pass. It looks like the 8 is out. And he is exactly 10 laps behind him, so he might be able to get that spot. So, we're going to start from back here, and we're going to start really early, hopefully catch the whole field off guard, and just continue to maintain the lead through the rest of the restarts. But very, very lucky that we were able to get past him, although
Catch the pace car.
it was bit tight. I think he had to lift off out of the corner. I didn't mean to run into him on that start. I have no idea what I did there. I just started turning down and got into him. But that didn't really affect him losing the lead, since he still got ahead of us through 1 and 2. We just passed him off of a mistake, and hopefully take advantage of that to get a win.
Pit road is closed right now.
But yeah, way too many cautions in these fixed series. Just not fun. You give me a 40-lap race with cautions not counting, perfect. I don't care if we get a bunch of cautions, but with them counting, we've had over half this race under yellow for sure. But yeah, I don't know, he's just like hitting the limiter or something with his shifting is just very slow. And it's helped us every single restart.
1 to go, next time by 52.679. Line up on the inside.
Alright. Hold 49.
Get ready,
50.
going green. The pace car is in.
And
Green, green.
that's why I feel like we've got a very good chance to win this, because
47.383.
now we control everything. Car up to third, and he's almost got to second. 3 cars all over the apron, they're wrecking behind, and it's either over or we got one more start. Don't know what the rules are in these.
5 to go.
But for those of you confused, there is no restart zone. You just can't pass the pace car. So once the pace car pulls off, you can go anytime you want. And as the leader, you got to take advantage of that, because if you continue to just go at the same time every point, everyone's going to understand it. Now, the 12 car was ready for it. That dude made up some spots. I am impressed that he is not wrecked.
Car 13, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside.
It's a new car getting a lucky dog.
Letter 13, car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the pace car.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's green-white checkers in this series. I mean, there should be, but you never know what you're going to get. And I don't run this enough to know, and it does not look like we're going to be going back green. Because next lap we'd get 2 to green. Now if there's green-white checkers, next lap we'll get 2 to green, and it'll tell us that we're doing a green-white checker, but way too many cautions. Here we go, we find out.
Pit road is closed.
And the race is over.
2 to go.
Apparently they all want to warm their tires up for the no restart. But that's a win. And at least I actually made the pass for it. Just a couple of mistakes out of him, and yeah, just easy to control from the lead on that last restart. And there we go. But one of those that I should have won, so 3 was pretty tough, but I have no idea what this guy's doing.
12, car.
Maybe he's a viewer.
Catch the pace car.
And we win. So, there you have it. It's a bit of a yawner.
You won. Yes.
Once again, we get the creepy yes. And we will park it here.
Pass that 12, car. Pass that 3, car.
So, let's take a look at what all went on out there. And let's get this off screen. Okay. Nine car backs off, gets hit by the 4. And then 9 car gets squirrely and flips it. Back on his wheels though. And he eventually gets to come back out. We get the 10 car just getting dumped by the 5. Oops. So I think that is Scott, the viewer, and we will get to see him. Alright, let's figure this whole thing out. He goes in low, very, very slow though. 10 car gets a run off the corner to try to get under the 4, but then loses it all. He goes in high, and Scott just kind of overdrives entry and gets into him, and there's the 10 car around. Oh, and it wasn't the 6 that spun out behind us, but it is the 6 that eats the wall there. And the 8 decides to drive up into the 13. That was pretty impressive. What is going on with these two? Why is the 8 mad at the, or why is the 13? I have no idea. Alright, so the 13's not even supposed to be up there. And then they run into each other. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that was impressive by these two. Okay, the 8 tried to go run into the 6 there. The 6 is passing those guys and gets hit by the 13 or the 11. I don't know what the hell's going on with this group. The 8 is passing people. What is going on? What a clusterfuck. Then the 8 half spins, eats the wall. Then the 13 half spins and eats the wall. The 11's gonna eat the wall. 13's a mess. And the 10 drives down and gets the 6. And who the hell knows what's going on? This group back here, pretty impressive driving. And that, I think, yeah. Scott going in low. Self-spinning. But then getting a bit of help there. But he was going around no matter what. 6 car blows his engine. And that's it. Let's take a look at what happened for us to get the lead. So first off, let's look at that start. Yeah, I don't know, he kind of came up and I kind of came down, but I definitely came down more, I think. No, I definitely came down, he didn't come up. So we get to his outside. Nearly, we do have him cleared, but then I get a massive push. Then the 2 almost gets there. We don't give him a whole lot of room. He backs off. He was running really clean. Ignored the shadows. And 3 gets loose for getting the yellow line. I show that I'm looking low. He's just getting really loose around the corner. He doesn't get a good run off the corner, and we just get there. And then he way overdrives that. Gets a good run off the corner, but then there's nothing he's going to be able to do here. I start pushing. He backs off because he gets a little scared by it. And that's the race. But let's go watch this guy. Because his restart, if he is a viewer, he knew when I was going to be going. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he just jumped the hell out of the start because he's 10 rows behind. Well, he was 10 rows behind. He didn't really jump the start. Then the 3 gets a terrible, terrible start once again with that shift. 12 could have had second, but he overdrove that so bad. And the 2 falls back. And then Scott's up here. But then this is where he gets the apron. And race over. So, alright, let's take a quick look at the results. So, not going to get a whole bunch of points for iRating or championship points there because that was a very weak field. One that I'm supposed to win. And, yeah. So, we did what we were supposed to. And now I'm reminded why I never run these fixed series. It was going. I said, alright, I need something. But just like I thought it would be, just a caution fest. So, short caution fest race is no fun. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.